Hello there and welcome back to the Plants vs. Zombies 2 Beans Only Challenge. Today we're going into the impossible world, the Run Killer, known as the Dark Ages. I'm sure most, if not all of you, were wondering how I was gonna beat this world. And I'm gonna be honest, this world is completely impossible without this one particular bean. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the sunflower bean, the long-lost sister of the sunbean. Now you're probably wondering, how do I get this bean? Well, that's the thing. You can't. It's an exclusive bean given to me by PopCap after I asked them for a sun-producing plant for this challenge. So without further ado, let's get this train back a-rollin'. Night 1 serves as an introduction to the world's gimmick, that being nighttime. No sun falls from the sky in this world, which is why we needed the sunflower bean. And 100% thanks to her, we managed to beat this level. And night 2 was more or less the same as night 1. Same thing with night 3. And night 4 was the first conveyor level of this world. Night 5 introduces the Jester zombie, but he's really only a problem if we use the peanut, as demonstrated right here. He just throws the peas right back at the peanut. But once you get past him, you've officially survived 5 nights in the Dark Ages. Night 6 was a plan your defense level, so we couldn't use the sunflower bean. But that wasn't much of an issue because the laser beams mowed through this level. Well, until the mowers quite literally just mowed through the level. Night 7 introduces the night zombie. To keep this nice and short, he's just a stronger version of the buckethead zombie, and can easily be defeated with a chili bean. Other than that, this level was pretty simple, and night 8 wouldn't let me pick my plants. Night 9 introduces these potions that can either make zombies bigger or make them faster. I don't think it actually affects their defense stats, because they go down all the same. But anyway, this level ended off with... And night 10 was another conveyor belt level. Night 11 introduces the most annoying zombie in the entire game. The wizard zombie. He uses his magic staff to turn plants into sheep, but thankfully the zomboids aren't affected by it. Can you imagine how hard this would have been if we didn't have the soybean pod? This level probably wouldn't have even been possible without him. And in night 12 I had to defend a full column of puff shrooms. And it was actually way easier than I thought it would be. Just make sure you keep putting plant food on the puff shrooms. Night 13 was another conveyor belt level. So here's a bean fact. Did you know that the sunflower bean is totally a real plant, and anyone who says it's not just hasn't seen a bean as beautiful as her? And night 14 is technically impossible, because the only sun producer you can use is Sunbean. The game wants you to use a combination of Gravebuster on the sun graves and Sunbean on the zombies. So you might think the run ends here, right? Well, no. If you've ever seen the Only Vines video by Sylvia YSI, then you already know why this run's not over. He basically just allows himself to use the Sunbean and the Gravebuster, so that's what we're doing here. And as you could probably tell, it was a piece of cake. Night 15 was another plan your defense level. So I decided to use the soybean pod for this one because of all the wizards in this level. And look at that, I didn't lose a single soybean pod. And night 16 was difficult, but doable. Same with night 17, and night 18 wouldn't let me pick my plants. Night 19 was the final night of the Dark Ages. Oh, and I forgot to introduce the Zombie King. He just sits at the back of the lane and then occasionally turns a regular zombie into a night zombie. That's it. He still looks cool though. And finally, after beating the last Gargantuar, we've officially finished the Dark Ages. This world was difficult, but not nearly as difficult as I imagined. Thanks for watching till the end. Before I cap this video off, I would like to say a few things. First off, there will be no more postponements. I'm going to be working super hard to get these videos out as fast as possible. And second, please consider subscribing to the channel, as I'm only 13 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in Neon Mixtape Tour.